𝗕𝗂𝗪 is something we do not talk about all too often, so I thought why not jump into the analysis of 𝗕𝗂𝗪 and look at its potential for the bull run. We can obviously see in that last bullish market, 𝗕𝗂𝗪, a fantastic 11,369% move. Sensational. Can we expect 𝗕𝗂𝗪 to do a similar return? We can see that would take the price action of ZIL to around about $1.73 with that higher level of $5.31. Is that realistically an expectation for ZIL? Then we come down to timeframes. We can see how these structures are starting to move up. We can see we are moving up in this 5-wave move. Internally, we can see the structures that are playing out for this 5th wave move, where we can see a diagonal pattern is starting to take shape on those lower timeframes. So let's dive into the charts for ZIL. Let's look at its movements, where it's likely to go next, and obviously have a look at that bullish market. Where are we likely to see 𝗕𝗂𝗪's price go to? All the usual good stuff, guys. Let's get in and cover it all off. But first of all, run the intro. Yes guys, welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. Let's talk all things 𝗕𝗂𝗪 in today's video. We'll start it off here on a 4-hour time frame, Binance being that data source. Now, as I alluded to on the intro, looking at this as a potential diagonal pattern going on here, where we can look at a few simple things to start off with. First of all, Smart Money Concepts giving us that break of structure, telling us that we are now bullish on the movements of 𝗕𝗂𝗪. We are trading above the 50 EMA at 2.586, the 50 SMA in green at 2.568, and of course that 200 EMA at 2.376. So overall the price action here is bullish and also showing a weak high on the charts. Expectation is for the price to continue moving to the upside. When we look at the stochastic positioning, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 8 hour oversold, looking for a continuation to the upside, and we can see that 4 hour stochastic has reset nicely here. Overall, 𝗕𝗂𝗪, in my opinion, looking for that next bullish move to the upside. And of course, when we do look at the price action, well, from its current low, we do see on that wick, we did see bounce off of the 50 SMA. Well, we can see that would give us a target area here between 3.015 and 3.212. Now, of course, guys, that is simply by taking the wave 3 high and that wave 4 low, looking at the 1.236 to the 1.618 between 3.0 and 3.2 cents. That is the next expectation. That is the next target area for 𝗕𝗂𝗪 to move on up to, especially considering where the positions are of the hourly, the 4 hourly and the 8 hourly stochastics. Everything is indicating here that we should be looking for 𝗕𝗂𝗪 to really continue this move to the upside. Overall, I think, we have a fantastic opportunity to really be making some profits here on ZIL. When we look at that kind of move, it's a 14% to around about 21.89%. What a fantastic return. Let's just have a quick speculative look at this one, guys. If we were to trade this one, obviously we would be looking at that lower end. Let's take profits where profits are. And where would we put our stop loss for this one? I would be looking at that previous wick low around about 2.458 cents. That higher area, that target of 3.016, what we can see giving us a fantastic risk reward ratio, in my opinion, here of 2.17% risk reward, a stop loss of 6.68, and of course a profit of 14.5%. This is quite an interesting one, guys. This is one I may look at trading myself. Join us down in Discord. That Trader Elite is where that trade will be posted should I decide to go long on 𝗕𝗂𝗪. Fantastic. So the lower time frames making a lot of sense here, and of course this aligns to the moves we're looking at on that daily chart, where we can see the 5th wave in motion. Now the 5th wave in itself, it looks a very complex structure. We can see this is forming out a diagonal pattern, but again on this daily chart we can see a bullish change of character for 𝗕𝗂𝗪. We can also see a weak high, so momentum is to the upside. Indications here are for the move to continue moving on up, trading higher than its 50 EMA here on the daily chart of 2.3, the 50 SMA of 2.2, and the 200 EMA at 2.1 cents. Everything here is bullish, in my opinion, for 𝗕𝗂𝗪's price action, looking for a continuation to the upside, where we can see the lower time frames where we are targeting that move to go. Now, expectation has already been met here for this move to the upside oh, we've actually just missed out on it. We can see that there. Looking at that 1.618 coming at 2.912 cents, this is the kind of area we would be looking for this fifth wave to go on up and hit. We can see this third wave just falling short. So yes, dropping slightly lower than expectation, giving us the idea that this fifth wave will really bring us up and find that target we are looking for. Considering the position of the 4 hour, the 8 hour and the 1 hour, well, I think we will see this one continue pushing on up, and a fantastic possible trade there as we kind of covered off on those lower time frames. But guys, now it's the fun part. It's the one that you're all probably in this video for. Let's look at that weekly time frame, that next bullish market, what's likely to play out for 𝗕𝗘𝗪. Well, we have to obviously understand where 𝗕𝗘𝗪 came from previously. 369% push in that last bullish market, which is absolutely fantastic. And then what we have seen really going on here for 𝗕𝗘𝗪 is a bit of a laboured bear market. We can see the price coming down 94.29% from its all-time high, down to a bear market low of 1.466. Now, if you're picking 𝗕𝗘𝗪 up at 1.4%, absolutely fantastic. Anything under that 85% is a fantastic area to be dollar cost averaging into projects, in my opinion. Had you dollar cost averaged under 90%, under 95%, well, you would already be sitting on a nice little profit here so far for 𝗕𝗘𝗪, seeing that price push up close to 100%. But that's obviously a very minimal return considering what we're looking at here on this weekly time frame. Well, we can see what I have done on the chart already here is took the 100% move here of this previous bull market, brought it over to that bear market low and marked up the Fibonacci levels so we can really take a look at the potentials for 𝗕𝗘𝗪. So what we will do first of all here, guys, let's take the current bear market low and we're looking at that 1-to-1 of the previous bull market. Well, we know that's around about 11,300% return on investment. Are we likely to see 𝗕𝗘𝗪 push on up to $1.73? In my opinion, it's going to be quite a challenge considering the price just now is sitting at 1.4 cents. So we can look at some interesting levels on this push to the upside. First of all, the all-time high for 𝗕𝗘𝗪 all the way back here on the 3rd of May 2021, well, we can see that coming at 25.691 cents. Where this one does align is the 618 fib level. Should we see that price push on up, let's talk about that 618 fib level at 28 cents. Well, that would be a 1,800% return from the bear market low. Now, I think this is a potential, this is achievable for 𝗕𝗘𝗪, considering the movements are going on in the markets. I think this will be the biggest bull market we will ever see, or we will have ever seen. We know what's coming into the space, the institutional level amount of money coming in through the Bitcoin ETF, through the Ethereum ETFs, all the speculation of the Chainlink ETFs, the Solana ETFs and so forth. There's so much money coming into the space. This is not solely going to be focused on the price action of the likes of Bitcoin or Ethereum. We're going to see so much more money spread across the market. Also, this is going to be a ridiculous bull run in my opinion. And these projects, like I've covered in the video for the main channel today, which is all about another project that's well established in the space. I'm talking about that these projects have already got their foot in the door here, that already have an established market, that already have established people talking about the project. These are going to spread the knowledge, spread the hype about these projects, and we're going to see new money also coming into here. And this is why I think these older projects that are already established in the space are going to do phenomenally well. 𝗕𝗘𝗪 here being no exception. So when we talk about a push up to around that 25 cent level, perhaps 28 cent level, I think is perfectly achievable. In reality, price just now sitting at 2.6 cent. It's 20 cent from its current price, and I think that's perfectly achievable in the bullish market. But when we look at some of the other points here, we could look at that 702 fib level, 2,700% from its from the bear market low, 42 cents. Once again, I do think that is an achievable price for 𝗕𝗘𝗪 to push on up to. High resistance I do think will come here at the 786 once again. This would be 4,200% return from that all-time low, that bear market low. This would see the price going up to 63 cent, and this is where things start to get interesting. Could we really see 𝗕𝗘𝗪 at 63 cents? This is a very interesting level in my opinion. It would take a monumental effort for 𝗕𝗘𝗪 to get on up to this kind of level. When we do take a look at the likes of coin market cap, let's just bring up 𝗕𝗘𝗪 for the purpose of today's video. If it's going to load, there we go. 𝗕𝗘𝗪. Let's have a quick look at 𝗕𝗘𝗪 and talk about it. Has it got the potential to do so? But what we can see here for 𝗕𝗘𝗪 is the circulating supply, 0.3 billion 𝗲𝗏 in its circulation. Of its total supply of 18 billion, its max supply of 21 billion. So we can already see the vast majority of 𝗲𝗏 is already on the market, 82.72%. And in my opinion, this should be bullish. We should be looking at this as a bullish sign that, you know, everything for 𝗲𝗏 is in place to have a really fantastic bull market. So when we do come back to that price and we talk about the potential push up towards, you know, the 63-cent level, well, that really makes you think potentially we could see 𝗲𝗏 push up to those levels. Are we really going to be the mega bulls here? Look at pushing up to the $1.75, that another 11,000% run, or are we looking at 1.236 fib level, looking at $5.31? Are we going to see 36,000% return on 𝗲𝗏? Well, I am not going to do that for the purpose of today's video, guys. I think that's the wrong narrative to be spinning on these videos. I want to talk about my realistic expectations. I could be very conservative with this one. You know, we could really look at this overall and yeah, be overly conservative. Look at these charts, thinking, okay, but I'll push up to that 0.5 fib level here of 16 cents, 1,000% is fantastic. It is a great return. Now, let's be fair, guys, it's still a great return, 1,000%. But we want to talk about the potentials, the realistic potentials. It's going to be incredibly hard to retest that all-time high and break through it. But if it does, then that's when I think the price action of 𝗲𝗏 will really grow some legs. But guys, I'll leave that one there for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video talking about 𝗲𝗏. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, tap on the bell, all the usual good stuff. If you are going to trade, please do trade safely. Have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, stay safe in the space, and until next time, have a very nice day.